I want to send a reassuring message to all students. We have a Corona task force and we meet daily and sometimes twice a day. We are always on top of what's happening within Egypt and all over the world. And Corona is a crisis. It's now been classified as a pandemic, and we are able to be ahead of the curve, as you've seen in our recent decisions. And we are always open to listen. That is, if you need to ask any question, please email myself or the Dean of Students or the Associate Vice President for Student Life, Kim Jackson. We will always be there to respond to you, to any concerns and any requests. I want to talk about student activities, first of all. I know you have worked so hard, and I know all the student organizations, the Student Union, have worked to organize wonderful events from now until April 10th. And now these have all been canceled for obvious reasons. And we haven't made any decisions for later on, for after Ramadan. We will be looking at these events then. But as we know, we live in uncertain times and we have to be very flexible and we have to be understanding that this is a world pandemic and we have to always anticipate that there will be changes as we go along. And inshallah, we will be in control in a couple of months when the weather gets warm and things will get better, for sure. Regarding the student residences, the dorms, as you know, we always ask students to leave during spring break. This is normal procedure and students are going home. But then I've heard that some students are saying, oh, you're forcing students out. No, we're not. We're not forcing students out. We're strongly recommending students to go home because this is the place where you may want to be safe and healthy, but students who are unable to go home or stay home are welcome to stay in the dorms, and they have to just fill in a form or send an email to the director of the residences and to explain why they need to stay in the dorms. This is for your health and safety. I want to repeat again, students are welcome, but they have to have rationale and why they want to be there. We have already sent out possible reasons in the email to all dorm residents, and if there are other additional reasons, you are, of course, free to submit and explain why. I think now we are almost done because we set a deadline for tomorrow, Tuesday, for all residents to let us know whether they're staying or leaving. Now, regarding all students who are here on a semester abroad or Egyptian students on a semester abroad, now this is all done through the IPO, the International Programs Office. You must contact the IPO if you're in doubt about whether to stay where you are, if you are an Egyptian overseas, or if you're an international student here on an exchange program. You need to email the IPO, and I know IPO have been doing a fabulous job, and they have been handling all kinds of emails, and I think it's all now clear. There are some institutions in the States, in Europe, in different parts of the world have been very clear about what they like their students to do. Some institutions have asked students to go back home, and other institutions have asked the students to stay, but to be careful and not to go out too much on domestic travel within Egypt. So it is all very clear, and again, please contact us if there are any doubts. One thing I do want to clarify is regarding the statement of AUC supporting students in their online learning with laptops and with internet access. The Student Union sent out a statement, and I just want to clarify that this is for students who are in financial need, that is, students who are on full scholarships. They need to send to the Dean of Students. That's his email, Dean George Marquis. His email is Dean of Students, all one word, at aucegypt.edu. Please send explaining why, and there will be a form for students to fill so that we can assess and support that student in their online learning. It is not for all students by any means. Once again, please stay safe and healthy. Please let us know if you have any concerns. We have, as I started at the beginning, please send to me or to the Dean of Students or to the Associate Vice President for Student Life, Kim Jackson. The three of us are here to support and to respond to any emails or concerns you may have. Thank you.